like this is in my mailbox number 4, 5, I don't know, something like that. I'll figure it out.
Works for me.
And welcome to Rachel. Rachel's here for the first time this week. And, all right, so here's what we got this week. I'm going to do my library one first. I got China Boy by Gus Lee, who apparently is the author of Chasing Hepburn. I don't know what that is. But Kai Ting, it's about a Chinese aristocratic family who came to the United States after Mao's revolution. And he comes to San Francisco and, you know, ends up struggling with that back and forth. He's not really part of the American culture, and he's not really part of the Chinese culture, and he's just kind of floating in the middle. And then apparently, which I obviously haven't gotten to, his mother dies, it says, and then his stepmother tries to smush out all of his Chinese in him. So I don't know, because it says warm, funny, and deeply moving, and I'm a little worried that it's going to be crushing and heartbreaking. So we'll see how that goes.
But there's a cute picture.
There is
on the
a cute cover.
I like
That's
the
cute, yeah.
little, he looks all
like
cute
it.
and everything.
So he's cute. All right, cute little boy. All
And
right.
you might feel bad though if something bad happens to you.
Yeah.
That'll make you sad. Since you shared
Everything makes me sad.
since you shared your what kind of cultural book, I'm going to share mine. This one, The Queen of Water. And I found it because it was actually recommended by you during my class had to find books and about different cultures. And so I picked this one because I thought it looked good. It's about...
I like the cover.
I know, isn't she beautiful?
Very.
Anyway, it's about...
I want the beads.
I know. It's about a girl in Ecuador, from Ecuador, and in fact it's actually based on a true story. So it was co-written, it's the person who wrote it is Laura Rousseau, and it was co-written by Maria Virginia Farinango. I apologize, I probably didn't pronounce that.
Pretty.
Does it sound right?
It sounded pretty.
Okay, well, good. And she is an indigenous person in Ecuador, and in that location, I guess I would say, the Spanish descendants are considered kind of the ruling class, and so she is looked down upon as a dirty Indian, is one of the phrases they use to put her down throughout the story, apparently. I just
How's
started.
it going so far?
I just started. I'm on page 75. And that's kind of where I'm at, is where she's working as kind of a servant, but more of a slave, really, because she's not getting paid. And she went when she was 7. 7, can you believe it?
No.
Anyway, so apparently later on, she's supposed to escape this horrible situation because she wants to be educated and go to school, which I think is awesome. And then eventually she gets her freedom, and something wonderful happens. So I can't wait.
Yeah.
To
Because
experience
it sounds
that.
depressing
Because
right
the
now.
beginning has been very depressing.
Yeah, but that's these multicultural
she's-
books. They do that. So
Well, and I mean, because she's
not
being
always, but usually.
oppressed, basically, which,
Yeah.
I mean, that's never going to be exciting.
Okay.
Or happy, I should say.
All right, and then the other two that I have are purchases. And so one is Before I Fall, oops, there we go, which is by the fabulous Lauren Oliver, who I absolutely love, 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 love. Did I mention that I love her? Because I do. And so she's the one that wrote Delirium, in case you, I don't know, lived in a hole for the last year and you don't know about Delirium. But anyway,
I haven't read
I love
Delirium
the
yet.
cover. Awesome. And this sounds totally different. This one is about Samantha Kingston, who apparently had a perfect, charmed life.
She
and
doesn't
then,
look very happy
well, it's
anymore
because she
on the cover.
dies, apparently. The catch, she dies, and then Samantha still wakes up the next morning living the last day of her life 7 times during one miraculous week so she can untangle the mystery of her death.
So it's like a Groundhog Day
Yeah.
mystery.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, without Bill Murray, but I think I'll survive. So, that very different than Delirium, that's for sure, but I love the cover, pretty, okay. Then the other one that I got was Holly Black's short stories, and the hardcover was a very different cover. This cover I love. I don't remember loving the other one. I just know I love this one. It's very pretty. So there's 12 different short stories in here, and they'll all be fantasy. So There's some werewolf, there's some fairies, there's kind of everything, it sounds like.
Vampires
So I love that her hair
is a part of the grass.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see.
They're like
can I
coming,
get it close
maybe
enough?
because they're like coming out of the grass.
There, can you
they're
see
really
that?
cool.
Yeah, their hair is like in the grass. That's bizarre.
Maybe
How'd
they're
they do
fairies.
that?
Maybe they're part of the grass.
I don't know, but I just want to know how they did that. Anyway, so that's all I have.
Okay, and I have two more. They're also library books. I didn't say that about the other one, but maybe you noticed that there were call numbers on the side. And the first one is called This Dark Endeavor, and it's by Kenneth Opel. And it is supposedly a prequel to Frankenstein. And I'm going to read you the first paragraph description of it, just because this is what pulled me in. I opened the book. Well, I saw the cover. I love that the image of him in the middle of the key. Does that just kind of pull you in?
I like that, yeah.
And then I opened it, and I went, okay. In this prequel to Mary Shelley's Gothic classic Frankenstein, 16-year-old Victor Frankenstein begins a dark journey that will change his life forever. Victor's twin, Conrad, has fallen ill, and no doctor can cure him. Unwilling to give up on his brother, Victor enlists his beautiful cousin Elizabeth and his best friend, Henry, on a treacherous search for the ingredients to create the forbidden elixir of life. Impossible odds, dangerous alchemy, and a bitter love triangle threaten their quest at every turn. And as soon as I finished that paragraph, I picked it up because I was
I like the page inside I like the pattern in there.
Yeah, you can't quite see it.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
Oh, you can't really see
Beautiful.
it. Anyway, but Kenneth Opel wrote like the Airborne series. He's got Sky. I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I think he wrote like the Skybreaker and Silver Wings, and I believe that's Kenneth Opel. So that's very sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it.
So it looks like he does
Sounds
that
like
a lot.
a good adventure. That's what excited me. And then the other one, sorry, pardon me.
No problem.
The other one that pulled me in was this, The Apothecary, and it says it's by,
I've never seen that name before.
Mally Malloy or Maile Malloy?
Maile. I don't know. What do you think, guys?
I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of shiny, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I thought the cover pulled me in. Of course, see, covers work for me.
I know, me too.
If the cover's really cool,
yeah.
I'm pulled in. So I thought the time period of this was kind of interesting. It's set in 1952.
Who did this one? Putnam?
Looks like it, yeah, Putnam Sons. And it's about a girl who has to move from Los Angeles to London in the middle of a school year. She's not happy, and it's because of her parents are kind of in trouble because they have been put on the list of communists.
Oh, God.
You know, it's 1952.
Yeah,
so
McCarthy.
Exactly. So
Red Scare.
So they have decided to run away to London to escape that, and Janie goes with them. That's her name, and she meets this other kid named Benjamin Burroughs, and his dad is the apothecary in the town, so you know, the owner of the drugstore. But it happens that apparently there's some connection to spies, that this apothecary has some connection to spies, and that people are following them, and Janie and Benjamin, so like his dad disappears.
Oh, gosh.
And Janie and Benjamin have to figure out what happens. It says they embark on a dangerous quest. I mean,
Nice.
as soon as you say
Super.
words like that, then
so I'm totally distracted
in.
by the word apothecary and the fact that it's a pharmacy. So I knew that pharmacies were called apothecaries, but does that mean that if that was in 52, does that mean that in London they still call them that? No.
I don't know if they do anymore, but apparently in 1952 they did. Because
I don't think we did in 1952.
No, I don't think so. I just finished Romeo and Juliet, so they called them apothecaries then, so I don't know.
Elizabethan England, I think so.
That's right. And, okay, the other thing that pulled me in is that when I was flipping through it,
there's pictures.
There are pictures. Look, this one's titled Sherwood Forest. Here, I moved over. And you can see that there's a tree and a little sign with an arrow just like you would find in Sherwood Forest. And it actually says Outlaw Robin Hood. So there are a bunch of pictures throughout, and I was like, well, who doesn't like reading a book with pictures?
Love
oh my God,
it.
Was that just an ear?
I think that there's a picture at the beginning of every chapter.
And within.
I really like that. There was an ear?
Yeah. The pickpocket. I don't know. I also just like the titles of these chapters. I was like,
I did too.
Ooh. There are notes.
Oh, nice.
So
So they
you're reading
write-
the story, and there are pictures, and then there are notes that
like
you read,
that.
and it changes the text, so you know you're
I like
reading a
that.
note.
There's a whole dark
I
page.
know.
I like that.
Isn't that
So,
cool?
It looks really good. You'll have to.
I'll have to let you know.
Well, you'll do a review, silly. So.
Yeah, I will do that.
So that was incredibly long, but that's okay.
Sorry.
So, what did you get in your mailbox this week? So tell us about your Libby. Have a good week.
This is gonna